Alright, what's up? How is everybody doing?
I'm doing alright. I'm excited about this video that we are now making.
I'm actually pumped for this, Ralph. This video right here is going to be epic.
I'm doing great, Ralph. Our Jaguars and fans of Batman and his video games are in for a special treat.
Oh yeah, now that's what I like to hear. Jaguars and fans of Batman, you are watching part 2 of Batman Arkham Knight review on the Ralph Jaguar-1 channel. This is our mega review of the final chapter of the Batman Arkham series. Now, I will have to emphasize to everyone that is watching this video, if you have not seen part 1 of Batman Arkham Knight review by Ralph Jaguar, then I suggest that you stop the video right here, check the description section /info bar for the link to part 1 and watch it. Then come back and watch this video right here. Part 1 of this has a lot of detailed information that you will want to know about before you watch this video. Okay, now we're assuming and hoping that you watched part 1 before you started watching this video. In this installment right here, we will go into more depth and discuss Batman Arkham Knight, and we will go into some details about the game and show you some footage. Now, as we mentioned in part 1, we will be interviewing some of the major stars of Batman Arkham Knight. And before we jump right into this game, I want to bring in our special guest, and by now you know who it is, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, come on down. So, how are you doing, Harley?
How do you think I'm doing, Ralph?
You're still upset about what happened to the Joker.
You're damn right I'm upset. I'm pissed off about that crap. But you're real happy about what happened to my pudding, aren't you, Ralph? I saw your review of Arkham City 2 years ago on episode 10 of Ralph's Universe, the Reboot.
Now, Harley, it was nothing personal, I assure you. I was just doing my job.
You danced and jumped up and down like a jackass.
Like I said, I was just doing my job.
How about I come over there and do a job on you, Ralphie boy?
Harley, you need to finally face the fact that your man did it to himself.
No, it was Batman's fault. He was supposed to save Mr. J, but instead, Batman kept the truth to himself and let my pudding die. But even though he died in Arkham City, Mr. J's presence was still felt in Arkham Knight. So,
Well, speaking of Batman Arkham Knight, this video that we're about to show is the trailer for this epic game. I feel like this vid really sets the tone and summarizes Batman Arkham Knight and really gives us an insight as to what this game is about.
And thanks for bringing me in before showing the clip, Ralph. That's one thing you got right.
You got it, Harley. We were not about to show this trailer without you being here.
You played a major role in this game, Harley. You darn right I did, kid. I made this game real good.
Okay, here is the trailer of Batman Arkham Knight, Father to Son, brought to us by Creative Commons of YouTube.
Gotham, this is your only warning. Abandon the city, or I will unleash your greatest fears.
The last will and testament of the deceased, Thomas Wayne. In the event of my death, I hereby declare that all my worldly possessions pass to my son, Bruce Wayne. Bruce, I ask that you honor the Wayne family legacy and commit yourself to the improvement of Gotham City, its institutions, and its citizens. Please, be strong. You are young, but destined for great things. Make the most of your opportunities. Use them to give back to a city that has given us so much, to change the lives of millions of people. Do not be frivolous with this wealth. Please do not waste it all on fast cars and outrageous clothes and the pursuit of a destructive lifestyle. Invest in Gotham. Treat its people like family. Watch over them and use this money to safeguard them from forces beyond their control. My deepest regret is I will not see you grow into the good man I know you will become. And finally, my son, I ask that you never abandon this city to fate. We have lived through dark days, and no doubt there are more to come. But it is the good and great men who stand up for Gotham when others turn and run. In death, I will love you forever. Your father, Thomas.
is what I call a trailer.
Now, if that trailer doesn't get you excited and fired up about this game, then I don't know what will. I'm telling you all, after watching that, I feel fired up. Don't you?
Yes. People should get excited after watching that trailer. It is very well done.
Now, let me tell you all a little about Batman Arkham Knight.
Let me guess. You did some research on this game, Ralph?
You're like the research man, Ralph.
Research man?
Yeah. He's always doing researching stuff on here.
Well, that's what good reviewers do. Before you review a subject, you find out what the subject is about.
That's right. Thanks, and very good, Rocky. Batman Arkham Knight is an action-adventure video game developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One video game consoles and Microsoft Windows PC. Based on the DC Comics superhero Batman, it is supposed to be the successor to Warner Brothers Games Montreal's 2013 video game Batman Arkham Origins, and the fourth and final installment in the Batman Arkham series, and the first Arkham game to receive an M rating by the ESRB. Arkham Knight was released worldwide on June 23, 2015. Written by Sefton Hill, Martin Lancaster, and Paul Crocker, Arkham Knight is based on the franchise's long-running comic book mythos. Set 1 year after the events of 2011's Batman Arkham City, the game's main storyline follows Batman as he confronts the Scarecrow, who has launched an attack on Gotham City, causing a citywide evacuation. Aided by the mysterious Arkham Knight, an original character created for the game, the Scarecrow unites Batman's greatest foes in a plot to finally kill the Dark Knight. The game is presented from the third-person perspective with the primary focus on Batman's combat and stealth abilities, detective skills, and gadgets that can be used in both combat and exploration. Arkham Knight also introduces the Batmobile as a playable vehicle, which can be used for transportation or combat. The game expands Batman's arsenal of gadgets and combat attacks and offers a more open world structure, allowing the player to complete side missions away from the primary storyline.
Wow, that was epic, Ralph.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're such a natural at this, Ralph. You must really love this job.
It's not just a job, Harley. It's an adventure.
Really? This is an adventure?
Having me on this show thingy is an adventure, kid.
You are so humble, Harley.
Okay, let's get into some questions. You okay with that, Harley?
I think that's all I'm here for, Ralph. I'm cool with it.
How do you feel about the problems with the game right off the bat? No pun intended.
Yeah, right. So, what are the problems with this game?
Batman Arkham Knight is supposed to be playable on the PC, but people have been complaining about the game freezing when you try to play it on PC.
What's a PC?
It's another name for computer. Sometimes we call it PC.
Oh, I knew that.
A YouTube reviewer called Angry Joe made a video complaining about Batman Arkham Knight always freezing when he tries to play it on PC.
The link to that video will be in the info bar / description section of this installment.
The game just came out, and there are already bugs on it. Awesome.
What do you think about that, Harley?
I don't know.
People spent money on this game. A whole $60. So? That's not good, Harley. That's bad for the consumers who spent their money on this. And it's making Rocksteady look bad as well.
Then they should get an Xbox and play the game on there.
Wow, that's such a good reply, Harley.
Makes a lot of sense.
How do you feel about being a downloadable, playable character? DLC for short.
Downloadable, playable character?
Oh, that's a custom feature of the game, Batman Arkham Knight. You get to play as another character other than Batman. In this case, the player can play as Commissioner Gordon, Red Hood, Nightwing, Robin, Azrael, Bruce Wayne, Catwoman, the Joker, and you, Harley Quinn.
They get to play as my pudding?
Yeah. They can play as the Joker, too.
Then, the game just got a whole lot better. But the only one that gets to play as my pudding is me.
I have to ask, and I think the whole universe is wondering this too. Harley, what did you ever see in the Joker?
And what kind of question is that? Mister, Jay was the best man on earth. He was the greatest ever.
Yeah. Even when he was out, murdering people.
How do you feel about the Joker being in Batman's mind, talking smack and taunting the Dark Knight?
Serves me man, right. He should have saved my pudding. Then, mister, Jay would have been the star of Batman Arkham Knight, like he should be, and not that big, ugly bat.
How do you feel about the ending of Batman Arkham Knight?
I wish that Batman was really in that Wayne house when it was blown up. But we all know that B-Man didn't die in that fire. But it sure would have been sweet if he did.
Wow. I'm amazed that you were able to figure that out. I think we all are.
Of course, I figured that out. What? You think I'm some kind of airhead?
Not at all. Alright, that's it for my questions. Rocky, Cece, or Naruto, do any of you have any questions for Miss Harley Quinn here?
I have a question. Harley, now that the Joker is gone, are you thinking about dating again?
Oh geez.
No, there was one. And only one man for me. And that was Mr. Jay. I am his territory. No one else is allowed in me.
Are you sure no one else qualifies, Harley? Because I know a certain shinobi ninja that would be great for you.
Really? Who?
You're looking at him.
Sorry, kid. No one can compare to Mr. Jay, but you don't even come close at all.
Alright, Naruto. Now that you're done getting shot down, here's a video showing Harley Quinn in action.
So, what do you think?
It's an epic video, Harley. I think you are a great contribution to the Batman Arkham Knight video game.
I think you're okay, Harley.
Okay. Just okay.
Yeah, just okay. I think there might be hope for you, Harley.
Naruto, you have any comments for Harley Quinn?
Are you sure you don't want to give someone else a try?
Oh, give it a rest, Naruto. Jeez. Alright, before we wrap this up, I have one last question for you, Harley. What do you think about Batman Arkham Knight as a whole? Is it a great game or a bad game?
I think it's a great game. It would have been a lot better if Mr. Jay was a star of the game.
And then, what would we call the game? The Joker, Arkham Knight?
The Joker, Arkham Knight? You know, that is a real good name for a video game.
Yeah, sure, Harley. Alright, Jaguars and fans of Batman, this is it for this installment of Batman Arkham Knight review.
What about the Joker fans?
Thanks for stopping by, Harley.
Yeah, whatever.
Part 3 of this mega crossover review will be coming soon. The link to Part 3 will be in the description section / info bar of this video. So, peace out, till later.